welcome back, everyone, to Total Nonstop Impact. Impact Talk for Impact fans, right here on the YouTube and the Twitch, and wherever you folks get your podcast audio worldwide, baby. All right. Little late, better late than never. We are live. The whole crew's here. We've got Alicia.
Me.
How you doing?
You. Bill.
And we got Bill.
Hello.
Oh, lots to talk about. We've got Emergence in less than 24 hours, folks. We are going to go over the card.
Get the app.
Yes, get that TNA Plus. I'm sure there's some special going on out there right now. There usually is right before a show.
There is.
Did they advertise it, Bill?
Yeah, there's one out there. Hold on, I'll get it for everybody.
Okay. Because by all means, you want to help the cause too.
I'm double checking. I think it might be like Emergence 25 or something, but let me double check. Yes, Emergence 25.
Emergence 25 is the code.
Or
now, what does that get them?
Free month.
Oh, that's decent. So potentially you're going to get tomorrow night's show and what's the next one? Victory Road?
Victory Road.
Plus any special promotional stuff in between that they've been doing. Like Fade to Black.
There you
Great
go.
stuff.
It'll be set.
All right. Lots of rumors and innuendos going on surrounding TNA.
Boom.
We'll touch on some of it. Some of it, there's absolutely no meat on the bone, so I'm not going to give anybody credit until something bigger and better and more official comes out. Look, there's possibilities out there for people possibly getting the rights to TNA stuff in the future. TNA's been trying to get a deal for a while. And you can believe what you want out there. There's lots of different things. Sean Ross Sapp is dropping stuff tonight. It's all look from people that know people, trust me, take it with a grain of salt. You know, when we know something,
A lot of leaps in that journalism.
Yeah.
Or wait, journalism? Did I say?
Journalism.
Muckraking,
That's
I'll
not.
say.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, air quote that.
That's
big air quotes.
That's big air quotes if you want to call it.
It just makes me applaud once again. I got to give credit where it's due to our good friends at the WWE who no longer do fake press conferences. Air quotes again, because those are pointless. You're not a journalist. Like you're a entertainment service as well.
Yeah, right.
Don't take yourself too seriously.
Right. So,
but you know, I'm sure the ad support's hurting for some of those places, so it's time to get the muckraking up to a pay-per-view quality level.
So, and look, just like believe what you want. It's fine. I'm not going to dispute it. There's lots of stuff out there. So,
I'll dispute.
You'll dispute.
I don't even know what to say.
Heard that too many times.
Right. So,
don't believe everything you read on the internet.
Wouldn't this be, I was saying before we went live, wouldn't this be a matter of, don't they say this every year for like the last decade and a half? Like,
depending on where you look, you might see it every month. You might see it every week. You might see it every day.
So, I take, like you guys are saying, I guess, take it with a grain of salt. And when companies announce things officially, let's take it from there. But otherwise,
Yeah, right now.
You know what I say? Always beware of breaking
Like
news.
somehow the focus of looking for a new media deal and TV and or streaming turned into a very extreme effort to exposition oneself into coming up with these grandiose ideas of something much larger to get clicks.
Yes.
But if you just look at the facts of the subject and listen to our president, Carlos Silva, and all because he didn't answer, like he doesn't, like a good businessman, address rumors. That therefore makes people run for, oh well, he didn't say no.
Yeah.
So therefore that puts everything in motion, like we're seeing. So
he did. I mean, he did give credit where credit is due and say that, all the people talking about all the different things happening and options out there in the IWC. He said it's all very entertaining, So he's getting a chuckle out of it, but he knows who he's talking to, and he knows who he's having dealings with. And so, like, there was a new name drop tonight, which I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to give it even a grain of salt because it just came out of nowhere. If it ends up turning into something, like I said, we'll talk about it, if it comes to fruition. But till then, no, all I know that I'm sure that is a fact is that WWE is helping to some degree. To what degree that is, I don't know, but it makes sense when you're in this kind of partnership and
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. You mean a real partnership, which many people denied was actually even happening?
It's real.
What?
Just once again, a lot of the fake news websites out there.
Right. It is.
That I remember, like, TNA and WWE really weren't partnering. It really wasn't happening. There wasn't stuff going on.
Yeah. Well, and
like they
a billion people, because of things that started happening, said that WWE is purchasing TNA, and that came out in a press release saying, no, it's not possible, because in this partnership, they've said that is not an option. So, but people still think it is.
Yeah, like I've heard it from very good authority that regarding WWE, I know that's not the rumor out there now, but once again, but here we have a super chat, J-Bone. Got to highlight Bell's boy. Oh, actually, I don't know if we hit ever.
We did get one, and I'll show it real quick here. Yeah, we got Mr. Punk in the house with a super sticker. A smiling face with horns, and he had some other stuff he was saying, Trick and A, and Hey Team, NXT Team, JC Jane, and he's all about the NXT champs, which is fine. He's a goofball. And then scrolling down here, blah, 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 blah. There it is, Bell's boy. Here we go. Super chat. Thank you very much, Bell's boy. Hello, all. But it's supposedly John Alba from Sports Illustrated that first reported the TNA rumors, and SRS picked up on it. So if it's Sports Illustrated reporting this, doesn't it have some credibility piece out? Okay, I was not aware of.
Well, there's two different things being discussed. Discussed there. John Alba reported, and once again, this is what I was just talking about, where Carlos Silva did not answer the question about going head-to-head in a media rights deal with AEW. That's true.
Right.
He didn't say no. He didn't say we wouldn't do that because we are just not going to say we love AEW and we would never go against them. So he did not say that. That's true. But somehow Sean Ross Sapp took that into a whole other world of online rumors that were going around with no validity that he jumped on and somehow pieced this together
Right,
for a story for you to pay.
And he
behind the
even
paywall.
said it's speculation, which automatically it's bullshit.
Reckless speculation.
Right.
So once again, like it was not denied that at some point, depending on the media rights deal, they could change nights. He's been saying that, Carlos Silva, for months. That like all this stuff is up for reevaluation. Right. Depending on the deal and the money in the deal, they could move nights, they can move times, they could move to streaming versus TV versus both. These are all up in the air.
Fascinating.
Baron in the chat. Love you, brother. He says, I'm buying TNA and AW. There you go. You heard it here. The Baron is buying TNA and AW.
And I thought it was going to be rich Uncle Pennybags from Monopoly. Because he's got the money.
I thought it was going to be AJ Francis from First Class.
Oh, there you go.
Then Rich Homies.
The major investor storyline.
Right. So, former UFC owned. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's all hearsay. Like I said, I'm not putting any weight on that. But yeah, so enough about that. You guys could go find what you want out there. Yeah. It's all.
Yeah. Cue the our good friend Vince Russo with that fake wrestling.
Yeah, right. But I do want to. I'm gonna, and I'm make sure I'm making Bill happy with this. We're gonna jump into a slight spoiler alert here.
Spoiler.
It is spoiler. So if you don't want to hear what's going on in another,
yes. I disagreed with this, but I was overruled.
This is well. The only reason
you
why
are an AEW Saturday Night fan, do not.
Right. Yeah. If you don't want. If you don't want to hear about something about Collision for Saturday night,
spoiler,
plug your ears. Yeah. Okay. You've been warned. 3, 2, 1. Former TNA X Division and TNA Tag Team Champion Ace Austin has signed with AEW. And apparently has appeared during the tapings of Collision that happened tonight for Saturday. So there you go. Congrats to him. I knew he'd pop up somewhere. Hey, go get that money bag. I hope we wish the best for him. So, but yeah. So. Anything else you want to cover, Bill? There hasn't. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of stuff floating around. Then we could jump into the Emergence preview quick before tonight's episode coverage. But do you have anything else?
Well, that's a lot of the big stuff that was kind of on the docket with a lot of the talk out there. So. That we've addressed that, I think we're good. We can go over any other things that have popped up lately as we go through the show.
Sounds good. All right.
Don't want to take us too off topic.
That's fine. Okay, so let me get on the right page here. Where'd it go? I lost it. All right. Our Emergence preview card. Here we go. All right, and I know they put out some stuff for Saturdays. I'm not going to go over that. You guys can look at that at your own free will. But I believe they did put out some stuff as a, hey, this is what's coming for matches on Saturday.
Yeah, although they always put up stuff where it doesn't really give you any kind of spoiler. You can try to read into it what you will, but it's not
right.
Not really going to give off too much of anything.
It's like hey, it's half of it is, hey, these people are appearing, and half of it is, hey, here's some matches, to put some butts in seats, And usually it's good stuff, and sometimes it's continuation of storyline. Sometimes it's, oh, this is out of nowhere. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, we've got a lot of new stuff for Emergence tomorrow night. Loaded card here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, including the countdown. A couple on the countdown. Might get another one in there, snuck in there. Sometimes they do 3 matches. We'll see tomorrow night. The newest one announced for the countdown for tomorrow. We've got Indi Hartwell versus Rosemary. I can't wait for that. And we'll get into like how this came about when we go through the rundown of the show tonight. Next, we got Ryan Nemeth taking on the hometown man.
He's a hometown man.
You got to love that hometown man. Looks like the hometown man, according to the injury report, is cleared. Great news. Great news.
Needed that.
Yes, absolutely.
Now talking hometown man, and somebody that's very familiar with the Baltimore area from the Ring of Honor days. I'll touch on this from Gary in the chat. Vincent hinted at emerging. He was good old Vincent. Hear what I'm saying, man? He did use the term emergence in one of his recent social media posts. So once again, anything to it? Probably not. But maybe something to keep an eye on. And he was doing those things back with Elias when he was a free agent. That a lot of people were connecting when he was still in AEW at the time, but obviously since no longer there.
Is that the promo that showed up in Ring of Honor?
Well, this was the promo that they put on their socials. It was never in Ring of Honor, but people thought that meant Elias was going there before he became Elijah in TNA.
So that's okay. So because I thought maybe Elias then did a one-off in Ring of Honor before.
No, he never showed up there. Everyone assumed he was.
See, that's very interesting. That okay.
And maybe he was in talks and it fell through, but that was definitely something. So once he showed up here, but now obviously he's out injured. But that doesn't mean they couldn't connect when they come back. So
okay.
I was a fan of Vincent during the Honor No More era.
Honor No More, thank you. Because I just got one of those like little Facebook updates where it's like, oh yeah, here's something from like 3 years ago. And it was all the pictures that I took at that event when we were all together. Honor No More was there, got the pictures taken with them, Matt Taven and Bennett and his
Miracle Mike.
Maria?
Don't forget. Maria, come here. Maria Kanellis, come on.
I couldn't think of her last name. Yes, I'm sorry.
Long history in TNA.
Yes. And then
one of my favorites.
And then it was all pictures of us, and I believe that the same pictures of when I shared that hotel room with Bison, and he came in from the UK.
Infamous.
That infamous weekend, yeah. He dropped a Bison.
Oh, he ripped a beefalo?
He dropped a beefalo. Yeah. Yeah, that infamous. Yeah.
He's selling workout gear now, isn't he?
He's got, yes. And I do thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
He's got his own line of clothing on Etsy. Please go check it out.
That's cool.
It's some great looking stuff. And he also has his first new sponsor, Jake Christ. So congrats to him on that. He's got some Jake Christ gear on that Etsy site. So if you
good for him.
follow Bison, pretty sure that the link is also in the last show they did on Wednesday. But yeah, please go give him some love. Go check out the site. He's got a lot of stuff for sale. I'm proud of him. That's good stuff there. You know, it's not like us just selling our own merch on a different website. These guys, it's all stuff that they're doing themselves, putting it on Etsy and selling it. So good for him. Proud of him.
Well, if you go on his TikTok, he's really big into fitness, motivational posting and stuff like that. So
yeah, that
seems
too.
like the right step for him to go in.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm proud of him. Yeah, he's killing it. Yeah. So yeah, go give Team TNI UK some love. Where were we? Emergence. Here we go. Okay.
And just FYI.
Oh.
Just
go
FYI,
ahead.
J-Bone.
Yeah.
Just circling back a little bit.
Okay.
Because once again, I don't like giving fake news a lot of credence. But I did a little more digging here on my end.
Oh, okay.
As we've been
diving down the rabbit hole, eh?
Do you just want to know what the main source for John Alba's article on Sports Illustrated was?
Yeah, sure.
It was Dave Meltzer the day before.
Jiminy Christmas.
So this all starts with Meltzer. Shock. Someone going after the precious AEW.
See, and it's look.
Gotta watch for agendas, man. You gotta look deep sometimes in these stories.
And Sports Illustrated has not had a good reputation with, we'll just say, factual stuff when it does come to TNA. They have a horrible
there was a fact of a report from somewhere else. Like that's where like the linking of things together. That happens way too much with wrestling journalism, where it's like, I'm gonna take this piece of news, this conjecture, this rumor, this clickbait headline, and make it into one story. And that's kind of so just beware.
Right.
Now when you throw, just like everything else, you throw it all up against a wall, maybe 1 out of 50 times you might get something half right.
Yeah. Something will stick, yeah. Ay.
So just,
I mean that doesn't do their site any credence at all.
But once again, once I saw Meltzer in there, it's like, okay. Now we're going. Well, now we're getting somewhere. That's where the whole put that in there, and then didn't deny it.
Jeez Louise.
Come on.
Was that behind his paywall? Okay. That's an interesting question. Mayor says, "Will you be at NXT this Tuesday in Philly?" This could be some good matches.
Maybe.
I know they
see the Elegance brand will be in action.
Yes.
So who knows? Maybe if you look close, maybe you'll see a pink Ash by Elegance shirt somewhere out there in the crowd.
There you go. Because I heard it was going to be the Elegance, Team Elegance versus Fatal Attraction.
Mm-hmm.
Or Fatal Influence.
Storylines on both shows.
Same
storyline, which you love to see.
As Santino so delicately said on the show tonight, Fatal Attraction. Influence.
Yeah, Fatal Attraction versus Team Elephant.
Team Elephant.
But we don't take that disrespect here.
Oh my God.
We're all about the Elegance brand.
He is so funny. I love it. All right. Here we go. We continue. TNA Emergence tomorrow night. Here we go. First Class. This is on the main card now. Not on the first two I mentioned are on the countdown. This is the main card now. But, it's all subject to change. You never know. They move stuff around. But we got the System, Brian Myers, and Eddie Edwards versus First Class, which is now AJ Francis and the returning Rich Homie Swann. I'm very excited about that. I gotta say, Rich looked great tonight on the show, and we'll get into more of that later. But it was great to see him back. It really is. Former world champ. We got Mustafa Ali taking on Matt Cardona. That should be good. No countouts. What's that? No countouts. No, he'll be ready. No countouts. No DQ. TNA International Championship on the line. Steve Macklin defending against Jake something. Then we got a fatal four-way here for the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Championships. We got Fatal Influence versus the Inspiration. I think he said expiration. He's killing me. And then the team of Laying Lee and Zaya Brookside versus the defending Elegance Brand.
Jabo,
yes.
I saw a tweet by, I believe, Zaya Brookside a little earlier, and it's interesting. She posted her and Laying Lee and said Desire has arrived in Baltimore for the TNA Emergence with them together. So are they now Desire? You almost got to bring JB back to do the Desire.
You're right.
I need some acknowledgement of the history. Like, let's get Desire back to show up in a backstage segment at least with them.
Now that was all right. Alicia's gonna be right back.
The Sonny Sakai era.
I was gonna say that goes back to year one, right?
That's Asylum. We have a lot of Desire talk on our reviews on the channel.
Right.
The
Asylum
might be
days
in the year one. But yeah, like it's not like the first couple shows, but it gets a little later once Sonny became like a focus, a breakout.
Right. And Sonny came out with Desire. Now, did she have another? I feel like she had another name. Or was she always
maybe
just
briefly? Mainly Desire.
Okay.
Mainly Desire.
Okay.
But I love a little good TNA history lesson.
Yeah.
And when you get Desire, there we go, CJ.
Yeah.
Desire. Deep cut. I'm all about deep cuts here.
Yeah.
So, I don't even know if it's just happenstance or they go in deep cut. Did somebody go, let's go with deep TNA cut with this tag team name?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's interesting. That'll be because I feel like each team needs a little name, or something, or some kind of reference. That'd be nice. Especially because they've been together for a while now.
Yeah. Once you're there for a bit, you got to get the team. Like Spitfire got the team name not far after going. So this feels right. So it does feel like, all right, they're official. Like they're gonna be together as a team. But we'll see. Was that them just playing with on social media, or will they be billed as that? Will they have a Tron in Baltimore possibly as early That's tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, so yeah, you guys are ever curious and you want to go back and watch some of the Asylum Day classics that are on TNA Plus, and you want something to go along with it, we reviewed all 111 Asylum shows here on this channel. So it was a majority of them were me, Trent, and Bill. So a lot of fun, and we did it weekly and episodically, as it was like a live show, you know, and it was a blast. Yeah, and honestly, we did it at a time where it fit what was going on in the industry, because there were all those free agents popping up all over the place. So it felt exactly the way 2002, 2003, 2004 did. You didn't know who was going to show up to week. It would be like, oh, here all of a sudden here's the Road Warriors. Oh, and here's this team, and here's this guy and this girl. And it was a circus. It was so much fun. So
good times.
Yes. Okay. But yeah, that Knockouts Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match is going to be cuckoo.
It'll be a doozy.
Next, it is Sami Callihan in what might be his last match ever.
I'd like to bring a Sami Callihan shirt with me.
You are. You're gonna have to bring a few layers. For Callihan versus Mike Santana. Next, we got Leon Slater defending his TNA X Division Championship against recent signee Cedric Alexander. And what does he call himself? The Prime? Prime.
He's the real Prime.
He's in his prime, yes.
He is, yes.
So, all right. TNA World Tag Team Championships, on the line. The Hardys defending against the Rascalz.
Could Zachary, we have new champions, J-Bone?
Yes. I discussed this during the live reaction. I'm like, man, who is gonna beat the Hardys?
I think the question we got to ask is, will the Hardys be champions at Bound for Glory when they face Team 3D?
Right, because right now that's just a versus.
That's just a versus. So,
and it's like I think it was called a table match, isn't it?
Yeah. Did they give this an official stipulation?
I thought it was called the tables match. I didn't see an actual visual.
I know they were doing like one last time.
Right.
Did they actually give it that stipulation yet? You can imagine it will be, but.
Well, just because there's tables going to be involved. So it's like if you throw a stipulation behind it, then it's legal, because you can't just do anything.
I don't think they've made it anything official stipulation wise yet.
Okay, sure it's just those two facing off. Okay,
yeah.
Because I even threw out there. I mean, this is completely wild and from left field. Because I'm like, well, who the heck is going to come in, either on the roster or come in from wherever and beat the Hardys? Someone in the chat said, oh, it's going to be someone from NXT.
Okay, there you go.
I don't think there's anybody.
That's not table, ladder match. That sounds.
Oh, it is a ladder match. Okay, well then that's pretty much anyone could do anything,
and that means pretty much it can be anything you want it to be.
Yeah, you could throw tables.
I just wasn't sure if they were going to embrace Full Metal Mayhem at some point.
Ooh, look out! I don't know
because that's pretty much obviously the TLC of TNA.
Yeah. I was gonna say I don't know if Devon wants all that. But he is getting in shape and he has lost weight, so we'll see. And I said this during the live reaction just for shits and giggles, just to throw it out there. Zero speculation, just like, hey, you never know. Could be something as crazy as AOP with Killer Cross comes in and AOP eventually beats the Hardys for their titles. I don't know.
There you go.
Speculation. Reckless speculation. There you go, Bill.
Reckless speculation.
Reckless speculation. Eat that.
Yeah, you want speculation in wrestling? You got it, pal.
Watch our show.
Click, click.
Yeah.
What did J-Bone say?
He said, what? Because Cross is a free agent, believe it or not. Retract. I woke up Critical Sting. He says, retract that statement. David Valentine, stop. That's not official. You and your breaking news.
Only if it's in a biography.
No one's going to do breaking news at 11 o'clock at night. Just saying. That's a 9 to 5 gig. All right. Next. Main event. Moose going after that TNA World Championship. Trying to bring the title back home. NXT's defending Trick Williams.
Mm.
And I believe I also said something to the effect of, well, here's a theory that, Moose isn't going to win it. How would he lose it? Oh, Killer Cross could interfere.
Drop one of his old cards from his first go around.
There you go. He's going to come in from the crowd. He's going to screw Moose. Because weren't those two a tag team? Short-lived tag team?
They were a tag team they were briefly a tag team.
There you go. You heard it here. If it happens,
There you go.
I'll shave something. I don't know.
you could have a paywall.
Yeah. Seriously.
You'll shave the bone tee.
There you go. Naked face. There.
Either that or the eyebrows.
I've done that before accidentally.
Have you?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Well, you had a trimmer and one of those adjustable
You were
things.
trying to tighten them up, and they got
went in too hard. Yeah. Whoops.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
And if you lose, you lose.
Caterpillar.
If you lose one, you gotta lose the other.
They gotta go.
Yeah.
They gotta go.
Here we go. Alicia's.
Hey.
You were getting creative with your Manscaped, weren't you?
I was.
There you go.
Testing the.
Yeah.
It's like, what can it do? Oh, that's what it can do.
Actually,
are we still sponsored by Manscaped?
A number.
No, we haven't been for a long time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was fun.
So, because someone messaged me.
It was a good ride.
Someone messaged me a few months ago and said, "Hey, are you guys still?" And I said, "Well, look, why don't you try the code and see if you get your discount?"
No bueno.
And he said it didn't work, and I'm like, "Well, there's your answer." So
we let it run out.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Other sponsors that are tripping on this video right now, in a good way. Hopefully,
Adam and Eve.
If you have some wares for us to peddle.
Did you say Adam and Eve?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Listen.
They do some wrestling. They do some wrestling.
Yeah. Every purchase from Adam and Eve donates money to AIDS research.
Oh.
So, if you're gonna, that's just fun little tidbits. I'm getting shy. Stop. I'm embarrassed. embarrassed.
We'll keep it PG.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's a good sponsor. If you're gonna support someone, support someone that's
There you go.
There we go.
doing some good in the world.
It's either that or Blue Chew, right? So
What
Yeah,
is
Blue Chew's
that?
a big one out
Is that
there.
gum?
Gum?
It's gum-ish.
What's it for?
It's for male enhancement.
Ew. I don't know. Maybe I'm old fashioned, but if that's an issue,
I do love
maybe
like
that's-
Adam and Eve. Blue Chew.
Blue Chew. Ew.
Unless you sponsor us, the
you
ew
know,
becomes an ah.
If you're having issues, maybe that's God's way of telling you gotta hang it up.
Hang up the holster. Put it in the
Hang
holster.
up the holster, bud.
Put the
We're just
banana back in the hammock. Oh, sorry. Was that too much?
No.
I'll cut it off there because I don't want to get
This bad
debonetized.
visual.
Because then you're going to have to attach a dick to me. So.
Stop.
Whoa. Tracy.
Don't listen to her.
She's a pistol.
You didn't hear that, did you?
No.
The
Not
world
at all.
heard it, J-Bone.
Not at all? Okay. You know what? This is just coming off. I'm having issues. There
Oh,
we go.
the Bondana. Out of here.
There we go.
Bondana gone.
I waxed recently, so it's all good.
J-Bone has become more aerodynamic for this podcast.
I have. With a bullet. All right.
Now, I didn't even notice this, but sleuth viewer CJ Martin, chewable male enhancement. They do have commercials during TNA on Access TV. So a sponsor.
Oh, yeah.
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 Because honestly, mainly I do watch it on the app now. So I do not usually, because I used to always watch it on Access TV. But now I watch it more on the app. So
Right. And
I have to check out more, but that's good. Like I got to check out just for that. I got to make sure to watch a viewing on Access TV for I can see what commercials are running during it. Because that is always something intriguing to see.
Yeah. Right. And I watch it on TNA Plus just to make sure I'm always getting my money's worth. So, yeah, and I saw someone in the chat say something to the effect of they had some issues tonight.
Watching from their phone, right?
Yeah,
the app from their phone.
Yeah. So I don't know what was going on or why, but I was watching on here. So.
Yeah, it depends what the issues were. Like, was it slow, lagging, or like just not loading? Sometimes like different devices do act differently, depending on how you're watching it.
Always try restarting or powering down and restarting your phone.
Correct.
Yeah.
That can be the issue. Like if your browser, if you've been on for a while, sometimes it can be a little funky. Like give it a reboot. Same thing, just like us right now on this podcast. Like sometimes stuff's not working. Got to exit, come back in.
Yeah.
The cache and all need to be cleared out or reset. Stuff happens, man.
Give yourself a fresh connection. Make sure you don't have a ton of stuff lurking or on in the background. You know, like some people run with like a million things on in the background, and that's obviously.
Oh yeah, close your tabs, guys.
Yeah. Your memory, like it can take its toll. Like, where's the days of just doing this? And everything would work fine after that. Simpler times.
The old Nintendo.
I was gonna say, was that Nintendo?
That was my impression of Nintendo.
I saw a funny video for that where the guy was playing it like a flute.
Oh, there you go.
It's like
a Mario flute.
A Mario.
It's a Mario. Yeah.
Nah, it's a Mario.
It's the old harmonica.
I am not the stereotype.
Oh man, good stuff. So, all right, so that's the card. I say, subject to change. Sometimes they add something during the pre-show. Sometimes they'll flip something around. You never know.
Yeah.
But that's the card that's
Yeah.
advertised.
Yeah, who knows?
So,
Says pay attention to the social media tomorrow. They may drop something. Who knows? Maybe something unexpected could be added on.
yeah,
But
always keep an eye on the socials because you come up with these the digital exclusives. Like, oh no, someone got injured in the parking lot. Now we have to switch this match to this. One of those things. You never know.
those dangerous parking lots.
Oh, stay out of the. Always travel with a buddy. That's what I say. No. I don't know. All right, let's get into tonight's show. This is the go-home show, of course, for tomorrow night's Emergence in Baltimore. Very excited about that. And it's talk about dangerous areas and getting attacked. What do you know? We're starting out hot here with Moose is attacked in the back room. Hey, at least he made it out of the parking lot. So, but he's backstage. He's laying down and he says, something, first class, something. And so his boys are like, oh, that's it. Let's go. And Myers grabs Daniel Spencer. Get to the ring. He throws him off camera. It's like, oh shit. And they walk past Santino, and Santino's like, why? And Eddie's like, we're doing the match now. It's like, oh,
right now, not the main event.
Here we go.
Right
now. Not the main event. Right freaking now. And Santino's like, well, summon a gun. But yeah, starting out hot here. So we got the system in the ring, including JDC, versus First Class and Trick Williams, which crazy opening match. What did you guys think about this opener? And also, what did you think about Moose getting attacked? And do you think it's going to affect tomorrow night's main event?
Well, I know that's the intention.
Put him off to the side.
But will it follow through? It remains to be seen. I thought it was refreshing how they started the show tonight. Starting with a backstage and Moose getting attacked and then rushing right out. And it felt kind of seamless. And I liked that. Good match, too. Good way to get the crowd jazzed up.
Yes, when you said that key word, seamless, the camera followed them from the backstage out there, which is very refreshing. Now, WWE's used it recently as something new in their production, so I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, they copied WWE.
Simpsons did it.
The Simpsons did it.
You clearly don't get the reference.
Oh.
I don't watch The Simpsons.
Go watch E.T., J-Bone. Jesus.
But it's not The Simpsons, J-Bone.
Culture.
It's not The Simpsons. That reference.
I'm not up on pulp culture. I'm sorry.
That's a South Park
reference. There's an episode where they keep trying to do something that's never been done on a sitcom or a cartoon or something. Yeah. And the one kid's just always reminding Butters. The Simpsons already did that.
Professor Chaos.
Okay, yeah. Simpsons did it. It drives him nuts, so he becomes an evil villain.
But the Simpsons did everything.
Well,
that's what happens when you're around that long.
The Simpsons have been around, I guess, so long that they are now Galileo or whoever was Nostradamus of modern era, where they're predicting all world events, apparently.
Oh, yeah. I even heard that they predicted 9/11.
They should be wrestling journalists.
The interesting thing about the predictions, though, is that someone could literally state anything, especially if you're reading up on current news as far as just anything goes. You could say anything and be right, probably. It's just probability.
Yeah.
Yeah, you throw enough out there.
Something's going to stick. A broken clock is right twice a day.
Like those
Yeah.
odds.
So, all right, I promise I will watch ET sometime. Although I've also heard it's
J-Bone.
overrated.
Time's ticking. That you missed it this amount of time? I don't know,
I-
J-Bone. I feel like it ain't happening at this point.
Well, then it's like now you're going to tell me to catch up.
I think the ship sailed on you and ET.
But then you're going to tell me to catch up on, 50 seasons of The Simpsons? I mean, when the hell did that start? When I was in high school? I don't have that much time left.
It started, I think, when I was in like elementary school. So what was it, 89? Well, it depends.
I was a
Once
baby.
again, just like with TNA, we can go down a rabbit hole. We can go to Tracy.
I wasn't
Ullman.
going to say that, but that's something that popped in my head too. Yeah, that the Simpsons predicted
They
Trump
got a
is
lot of things.
president. That's funny.
Now, to be fair, though, I think they predicted a lot of different people as president.
Yeah.
A lot of them didn't happen, but that one did.
There's always
So,
some kind of thing.
you never know, man.
Yeah. Stephen Patrick, welcome to the show. I just want to let you know we did address this earlier. I'm not giving it any weight because basically,
Yeah, I need to see more behind that other
Yeah.
than very much conjecture. I saw nothing other than so-called respected people that in the fake gossip service hearing it from somewhere and just saying it's out there.
right.
So giving it credence because there's other TNA news out there, that was enough to make that a credence. But once again, if someday they shock me and that's what they do, then they'll shock me.
Yeah.
But that's I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. It's not making sense right now to me.
Well, especially when SRS says it's reckless speculation, putting it behind a paywall.
But here it is.
But then he got it from Sports Illustrated, and that guy got it from Meltzer.
Yeah, it's a little too much whisper down the lane for me.
That's
Like they did the real journalism of multiple sources to confirm things. That they don't play in that world. That's why
you
they're
might
not
as
real
well be
journalists.
playing the what was that 7 Steps to Kevin Bacon or whatever that name is.
We're not. Hey, Kevin Bacon is a Philadelphia institution. We do not besmirch his name with fake wrestling media.
Sorry about that.
Footloose, J-Bone.
Oh, my wife just watched it the other night.
Masterpiece.
Yeah,
It's a
iconic.
masterpiece, J-Bone.
Yeah, I was watching.
Let's dance.
Let's dance. I was watching Alien Earth, the first 2 episodes, and she had that on in the background, and I'm like, oh my god. So crazy. All right.
Once again, Meltzer said nothing about like ownership. He just talked about the Wednesday thing.
Oh,
with,
okay.
AEW, and that's what then got picked up. And then somehow got related to the ownership thing, which I still saw no one actually take that from a solid source.
Yeah. So we wait and see as always. All right. So the I did not put down a winner here.
Trick
Trick
Williams and
first class one.
Williams in first class.
Trick class.
Yeah.
Trick class?
First trick in A. I don't know. Trick in A class.
Trick.
They
Never
beat
mind.
beat the system. So
Now, just kudos. This had to be a great match for the BKK household because I believe you both have shirts. You and Stefan have shirts for members of both of these teams that we both thought were gone at one point, and this shirt curse was real because I believe you have a Let's Get Weird.
Oh yeah.
And Stefan has a Rich
Yes,
Blonde
I
shirt.
do.
So
I'm afraid.
because there is always the shirt curse when you buy a shirt.
For
they
me,
vanish. And they
no,
both did.
it's for the women's division. That's where the curse lies. Every time I
See,
buy
the real
a
shirt curse.
women's team shirt, they split up, or someone leaves the fucking company. I can't buy anymore.
It's like the wedding singer when get out of my Van Halen t-shirt.
Before something terrible
Trying to
happens
make
and the
the band
band
break
breaks up.
oh right.
Lo and behold,
That's a wedding singer reference, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I
I
got that one right.
J-Bone. There you go. If it's the Sandman, you've seen it.
I feel it's pretty common.
I missed a couple of his, but I've seen most of them.
It's not Happy Gilmore 2. Happy Gilmore 2.
What's that other one that came around at the same time?
Billy Madison.
Billy Madison. That one I think I didn't get. I didn't watch that one.
That one's hilarious.
But I've heard that Happy Gilmore and the sequel that's on Netflix right now is absolutely hilarious. So
I wouldn't give it that much credit, but if you've seen the first one, you're going to appreciate all the references to the first one. That's basically what it is. Hey, do you remember what was it? You remember what was in this movie? Remember what was in this movie? Oh, you remember this guy? Well, he's not in this movie, but here's someone representing someone who's related to that guy who was in the movie.
Are you talking about Eminem? I heard about that.
It was just all over. It's just cameo upon cameo and reference to the old movie. And
there you go.
Yeah. But it was funny if you saw the first movie. You'd be like, oh, I remember.
Yeah, if you didn't see the first movie, you probably shouldn't be watching the second movie.
It's not for a new audience like everything else seems to be nowadays.
There you go. Alien Earth is awesome, though. I gotta say that.
I haven't heard of it.
If you like the classic first two Alien movies, you're gonna love Alien Earth. It puts you right back in the same setting.
I was unaware they made a new Alien movie.
Good stuff. Live reaction.
J-Bone throwing shade at Alien 3.
Live reaction. We don't talk about Alien 3.
We don't know her.
Yeah, right. Or that they made her come back, but she's not real, and then she did unmentionable things. Never mind. But yeah, live reaction. Smash This Podcast is back. All right, cheap plug. All right.
Whoa, it's back.
Harley Hudson and Myla Grace. Love this tag team, by the way. Versus Indi Hartwell and Dani Luna. Now, the introductions, I noticed this. And I was like, why is Bill so pale? And why is he holding out his hand all weird? And why does he have his hoodie pulled over his head? Oh, wait, that's not Bill in the corner of the audience there. That looked like possibly could have been Rosemary. I don't know.
Would they send you to the undead realm for a hot minute so she can swap your spot?
Yeah, I'm like, if that's Rosemary, where's Bill? Is Bill okay? Did she go up to you and be like, move? And Bill's like, oh shit.
If Rosemary needs something, I'm always there for Rosemary. Rosemary's a favorite.
Okay. So. All right. Well, you must have reminded her then because she was right there. Okay. Or who I thought was possibly, I'm like, well, it's either that or Abaddon show up.
Maybe.
And, another free agent side. Who knows? Either way. Creepy. Very creepy. And, but yeah, great knockouts tag team match. What'd you guys think?
I enjoyed it. I mean, this very colorful teams here. Yeah, it's a good match. Right. And leading into what happened once Indi and Dani got the win, I'm even more curious to see where this is going, because that Bill-shaped person with the hoodie turns out to be surprise Rosemary. And
It was
and
Rosemary.
spits her green goo all over. It's just like aliens. We were talking about aliens, right? There's their acid rain spit right into old Indi's eyes.
Yeah,
Is
Indi
she- is
Hartwell.
Indy's thumbs up went to a thumbs down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I can only imagine that Rosemary is going to try and put Indi through the extreme violence rundown that she gave to old God, what's her name? Zaya
Brookside.
Zaya Brookside.
Yeah. Unsuccessfully.
Well, I mean, the wrestlers, there's already a level of violence there. You don't just get beat up for fun. Like, I'm just a silly little goose who likes to get Irish whipped into turnbuckles and get my chest turned into fucking ground beef when I get the old, you know, like,
But why not?
oh, delightful. I'm just a friendly little person who loves that. No, you have to have some semblance of violence to your personality to be a wrestler, period. And that was just a silly little storyline. And so maybe that's what they're going to do with Indi now. Because Rosemary's been MIA, hasn't she?
For a while now. Yeah.
Yeah, she hasn't been involved in a lot. Like, she was in that tag match, that Victoria Crawford, like when she was, what I think the last time we saw Rosemary, she tagged with Lena Cross, right, in her debut match. But that was, I believe, was that Explosion? I mean, that was on Explosion.
Yeah.
So you may not have seen.
So yeah, but as far as like on TNA Impact, yeah, she hasn't been around much. She's been out of the main scene, you know, as far as
ever since really her big feud with Zaya was like her last real prominent type storyline.
Yeah.
But we will see
now I think people have a whole new respect for for both Lei Ying Lee and Zaya Brookside. They've both had some significant wins, and they're a force to be reckoned with. And they might even have like you mentioned earlier, their own tag team name. We'll see.
Oh, I don't think Alicia was here for this.
Oh yeah, you stepped away.
I think she stepped away when I said Zaya put on her social media that her and Lei Ying Lee were in Baltimore, and she said Desire has arrived in Baltimore. So is that now a team name, Desire? And obviously, we're doing the deep cuts from TNA history of the wrestler known as Desire, as JB would always say. One of our
goes back to the
early days,
the Asylum days,
and Trinity with a big feud early. Maybe the first major women's feud in the company.
Yeah. If you want to talk about the first like real knockouts, that it's as far as women actually having matches and not just
multiple matches with a lot of heat like that. I think that was probably it wasn't the first women's match, but it was the first like big feud, I'd say, that resulted in matches.
Well, then. It's like because there was like all the women that showed up on the first or second episode, and I didn't really count that because that was a lot of just look. And no offense to them, but it was a lot of cat fighting, and it was, it wasn't like what we have now. You know what I mean?
Well, women's wrestling has evolved well past the cat fighting and bra and panties matches.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank God. Oh, God.
Yeah. Yes.
Speaking of evolving, shout out here to El Juggalo in the chat.
Shouldn't you be at the gathering?
It is the gathering.
Yeah, right. What's up?
You should be at the gathering. I believe that's why our good friend Dr. Gerbs isn't around, because I think he said he was going to be there, and we know.
He's juggaloing in the forest.
Nemeth is also up at the Juggalo. That's why he's not at Emergence.
Wait, who?
On the down.
I'm sure Gerbs is thrilled.
And he hates
I
them.
bet you Gerbs
Oh.
is like of all the fucking places, and I bet it's because I constantly say I hate Nick Nemeth. That's why Nick Nemeth deliberately was like, I gotta find out where Gerbs is gonna be. Oh, the gathering? He's gonna love this.
So okay, so that's
Hey, who knows? Maybe he comes back a big fan.
He might be
after
a
this
believer.
experience.
It
doing
remains
the-
to be
the gathering.
seen.
oh, I'll fall out of my damn chair.
Oh yeah, you know what? Nick's not that bad.
Once you go juggalo, you don't go
He
back.
started shaking his
So, we'll
butt, and
see.
I was in a trance, and maybe not. I was 20 years ago.
And then I know shout out earlier we heard from Stephen Patrick here. Look at Stephen Patrick giving us a little pat on the back here. The OG TNI podcast.
Hey.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Thank you. Much love.
And then I want to say hello to Ivan Woods. Hello out
Yes.
there. And I know there's a big
Yeah.
loyal TNA support group out there for a Jersey girl on the Indies. I've seen a number of times. Vicious Vicky, who recently had done some stuff at TNA.
Yes.
She had a match, obviously.
Against
recently.
Mara Sade, right?
Yeah, her
Yes.
her singles
Correct.
debut. Yes.
Her gear stood out, so that's why I remember her.
Yeah.
Yes. And then she was also in the entrance, but you have to kind of pay attention when Ali had that entrance, and with the flag, she was one of the flag bearers. Not too far.
Oh, there you
back,
go.
Sometimes you gotta. Occasionally, you might see these people in these other roles, and then they show up. Just like when WWE, you always see security guard, and then like 2 months later, they're in the ring, and who knows? Then they're somebody.
Yeah. Hey, look at Cal Hero,
Look at
former security guard of TNA episodes about a year or two ago, and is now
Oh yeah.
current OVW champion.
There you go.
Good on local Cal Hero. Good for him. Congrats.
Good for you, local
In
boy.
fact, he's
Local boy done
I
good.
think they got an event on Sunday. He's facing Jamin Olivencia. Yeah.
Okay.
Now there's an in-ring veteran.
Yeah.
anywho.
Anyway, yes, back to TNA. All right. So yeah, Indi gets misted, which then propels them to make the match Rosemary versus Indi Hartwell. Hopefully Indi Hartwell's, not coming to the ring with a patch or something,
The patch. That'd be great. Great sell wearing a eye patch. I got missed in my eye.
Yeah. Critical state. What?
Who?
Don't say that. David Hero will come to my house and kick my ass. I know he probably lives like 5 minutes from me. Don't do that. All right. Next, we've got John Skyler. Haven't seen him in a ring individually in a while. Usually it's tag teaming with Hotch. But here he is, John Skyler versus Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona makes pretty short worth of him, but oh man, here we go. 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that, as someone would say. Agent Zero makes short worth.
Not cast, not big cast.
Not big cast, no. Agent Zero's got to put on a little beef if you're going to be cast level. But he's still a threat. That big boot is something to be recognized. Agent Zero attacks Matt Cardona, wipes him out, and so what do you guys think of Agent Zero and these attacks? Are you
giving Agent Zero the push here? Like he's the heavy. Ali needs a heavy, and like that's his heavy right there. He always has the security guards, but they always get beat up. Like, so we need someone that's just not going to be taking a beating. And so far, they're making them strong. They're making them strong. And I already have the merch figured out, J-Bone. Picture this.
Okay.
All right. Smashing Pumpkins, era Billy Corgan. Do you remember the video where he's wearing the Zero shirt with the star? Where he's a rat in a cage.
Oh, wow. That's a flashback. Okay.
All right. So you do what kind of Weezer did in the Perfect Situation video, and you just take the Zero shirt and write a marker Agent above it, and there's your t-shirt. Agent Zero.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
I'm just ribbing Billy Corgan. That's all I'm doing. Shout out.
Still just a rat in a cage.
Still just a rat in a cage.
Man. So yeah, I'm digging Bill Collier's character here.
It'll always be William Trudeau to me.
William Trudeau. Oh, that's what he was in that Canadian versus whatever. What was that called?
Watch it right now on Zone. Well, watch it after this podcast on Zonify.
Yes, for free. Free.
Some things are free.
Yes. Yeah, Mayor. Some things are free.
Earlier. Nothing free. Zonify is free. There you go. And then Critical Sting giving us the facts.
This is what you call
Agent
a super
Zero is what
soldier.
you call a
Oh,
super
there you
soldier.
go. That's another name for it. Okay. Let's see.
I'm more familiar with. I'm not going to say that. There it is. Border Bra. I got my Border Bra t-shirt.
Yes, thank you.
I
Indi Hartwell's backstage with the doc. The doc's trying to get the goop out of her eyes. Here comes Jody Threat, always late to the party. Oh, what happened? Can I help you? It's very awkward. It's hilarious. Can I help you? Is there something I can do?
Doesn't seem like you're buying any of this, J-Bone.
Don't even get me fucking started. It's like now they're just doing it to spite me. I swear to God, this is terrible. Never at any point is Jody established as a friend with Indi. And Dani and Indi are just friends by circumstance. And whatever this is pisses me off to the edges of the fucking earth. And then around again, because the word, really grinds my fucking gears. It's going to go and then around the earth because the earth is round. Just really quick. I didn't want to sound like a weirdo.
It's a big circle.
A big circle, and we're just going.
For kids.
We're just whatever. It's awkward.
Right
because
round.
It's not viable.
Like a record.
And everybody feels weird about this storyline because nobody's in middle school.
Tanny Luna's like, hey, I got this.
I got this. This is my friend. You're my old friend. This is my new friend. And you can go be someone else's friend, I guess. Where were you? I broke the team up, but where were you?
I got this. And
next week on the grass.
And then the doc is the best. He's like, you two get the hell out of here.
Neither of you can help. How about that? He just keeps smearing the green mist into her eyes instead of what a normal flush would be is pouring water into your eyeballs to flush your eyes. Professionals.
Hey, he's a medical
professional. He has a degree.
He almost got
He actually is.
He almost got.
He's not a fake doctor.
He almost got clobbered a couple times tonight because he's like this close to the action at ringside. It's like, bro, back up. He's just sitting there like, oh shit, somebody fell down right at my feet. Wow, I ain't gonna move or nothing. Damn. He's tough. Toughest doc I ever seen. I love him. But yeah, so he shoos away the cats. Yeah.
The cats are meowing.
The catty cats. It's hilarious. I thank you, Alicia, because I knew you were going to jump all over this. So,
Because it's bad.
it's,
It's just, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I can't wait for this, like, actually to turn into. There's going to be a match coming up soon. There's got to be.
There is, but why is it taking 2 fucking months? Why? Why are we drawing out this weird whatever, friends, not friends, frenemies? Oh, we used to be friends, but now we're not. It's a Taylor Swift song. Get the fuck going.
So, in other words,
Taylor
if this
Swift.
continues like
Hashtag
this,
Taylor Swift.
TNA is going to make our Alicia look like J-Bone. She's going to lose all her hair stressed up with this. She's going to rip her hair out.
I'll do it myself. I'll G.I. Jane that shit so fucking quick.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. You're rated.
Right after the match happens, right?
No.
Oh, and you know what? Just because we were talking about doctors, and I see Gary, because I was thinking to myself, he talked about Dr. Ross got promoted, so he can't do it anymore. But definitely want to give a birthday shout out to Dr. Ross.
Okay.
Because it's now on the East Coast. It's past his birthday, but he's in the Central time zone like J-Bone over there. So it's still his birthday.
Still your birthday till
happy
5 a.m.
birthday to
Hawaii time.
Dr. Ross.
There you go.
There you go. I like that way of thinking. And you know what? Speaking of birthdays, J-Bone, I recently had mine not too long ago,
did.
but what comes with the birthday ever so many years is the renewal of the license. I finally got to the driver's license center and got my new photo on my license.
Oh boy.
And man, was it packed. The DMV
Really?
was packed. This was like probably maybe an hour or so, maybe a little over an hour before it was closing. But obviously, but it's funny. I go in there and like the security guard when I first walk in is like, because I had all my paperwork in my hand because I'm prepared. And he's like, just getting your photo. I'm like, yes, sir. He's like, let me take care of you. He goes and gets me a little ticket. Like, there's a separate line just for that, which is very short.
Yeah.
Like, I waited like 5 minutes. Everybody else is there getting all this other stuff at the DMV.
Look at that.
Mainly in our state, it's the real ID is the big thing everyone's getting, which I have a passport, so I don't need it. But a lot of people waiting because I guess because you can't get on a plane without that now if you don't have a passport. So just FYI for any of you travelers out there.
You got to do the. You got to
could
give
be
the blood sample, stool sample, everything. It's ridiculous.
You better come with all your bodily fluids.
Yes. Just drive.
Yes, just drive. I agree. Drive if you can, but there are some places if you want to go.
If I can't drive there, I ain't going.
You don't need
I don't need to be there. Just like I don't need to be eating Blue Chew after a certain point in life. Okay, see, I'm catching on,
there
guys.
You go.
I'm hip to try. Sorry.
But have you tried women's Blue Chew, Alicia? Oh, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't even know if that exists. I don't know.
It probably does.
Much,
I don't know.
I think they have women promote Blue Chew more than
because what sell? Well, you know what? Never mind. They use women because women sell products.
Right.
There we go.
Much
if
better.
you get the Blue Chew, you get the car, you get the boat, and you get the motorcycle, and you get the new car/truck.
No.
It all goes together.
No.
No. That's not realistic. No.
No.
Oh, well, screw Blue Chew then. All right.
That'll get you none of those things.
You're
lucky. I mean, the gum's not going to attract women if there's not women.
Greyhound and Amtrak.
Anyway.
Like, hey, I got some Blue Chew in my pocket. And watch them come running.
Let us know in the chat I'm always intrigued. Has anyone in the chat or even here done a very long bus or train trip? And when I say very long, I don't mean like just a couple hours. I mean like you're sleeping on that
not
thing.
where I thought that was going. No, neither. I do want to take a train cross country, though. I think that'd be pretty cool.
I admit I almost did that many years
long,
ago.
but
like I had it all planned out. I did the whole route, and it was quite an enticing trip. I did not do it in the end because it's a lot of time.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of time to burn, and I try to always keep my. Who knows? I'd have to look back if that was near that. I think that might go so far back. It was pre-TNA for me. So, well, it says it was pre me doing that much TNA. I'll say that.
I tell you what, I wouldn't want to drive to I wouldn't want to
tough.
drive to the West Coast, but I would take a train to the West Coast. I think that sounds like a fun trip.
Yeah, even though it's a little bit longer.
Well, I think that would be the way to do it if
you're not going to fly.
Yeah, and like you stop off in cities. Not a bad thing.
There you go. Okay, where the hell were we?
Oh wait, I think Gary did it. Yep, big mistake. Because that's all I've heard from anybody that's done it. Like everybody that's kind of done it says it's not what you think it is. It's bad. Like
I feel like it's one of those things where you can't really have a destination. You kind of are just riding the rails. You know what I mean? You're not going with any place in mind. You're just going to see the sights of America across country. Like I just think that's cool.
You're not driving.
And you're not driving, exactly. It's like we drove to Tennessee. Oh God, this was probably around when we first started dating. We went to Bonnaroo, and that was like a 13-hour trip one way. So yeah, I was not a fan of that. After a while, it's just like I hate being in a fucking car. I just get me the fuck out of here.
If you don't have a few people in the car to like take turns, it can get really
Well, we went straight through, like no stop. We're like, we're gonna just gung ho, and
that's how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've done that.
That's my idea of a good time.
It took a van ride from Wisconsin down to the Carolinas.
Ooh, that's a trip.
And that was. I don't remember how long it took, but there was 4 adults, a lot of kids in the van. It was like a 10-person van, big ass white van, industrial size. And we did 4-hour stints behind the wheel. And that worked. That worked. So okay. Where were we? Matt Cardona. Take 2. Matt Cardona is backstage. He is pissed. He's like, I want Mustafa Ali, and Tasha Steelz is like, you need to chill. She's standing with four different jabronis behind her, in suits. Oh, sorry.
Bunch of nerds in suits is all I see.
Exactly. So she's like, okay, fine. You know, you can face Mustafa Ali at Emergence. That's fine. So that's where we get that match from for tomorrow night. Now, oh my goodness, this is probably my favorite part of the show. Absolutely lost it. The Santino, I call it the Santino Summit.
Yes. Now, J-Bone, I just put in our private chat a link. And J-Bone, you're a graphics guru. However, this image that they used to promote this, that you didn't use for either the live reaction or the review, I'm shocked. Because, Alicia, if you have not seen this image, it is fantastic.
Yeah. It's
like a Jason movie poster. It's great.
Yeah, hey.
Or a Freddy Krueger, like it has like horror movie vibes. It's
yeah,
wild.
hang on.
Wait, The
I'll drop
Emergence
it.
poster?
No,
it
the
was
Santino
for
Summit.
It was for tonight.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely a choice.
Oh, you know what? I didn't download it. Hang on. Give me 2 seconds. It was in the where the hell? That's not it.
I'm throwing technology at the bone, man.
I'm looking for tonight's the preview, and I'm not seeing it on the website. I'm seeing everything like after the fact.
It's in the results. If you want to look there.
Oh, it is in there?
Yeah, if you go to the results, you'll see it in there.
Well, that I know we got.
David Penzer wants to see. He wants to see the legend.
He does. Okay. Well, tell him it's coming. Hang on. Here we go.
Give the man what he wants.
Come on, computer. There it is.
Yeah,
there we
go.
go. Little share screen of Rooney.
You can do it.
Here we go. There you go. This.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I was tempted, but I was like, no.
Just Santino oversee with such a stern look.
Summon a gun. How am I going to do this?
Summit. It should have been called the Summit the Gun.
Summit the Gun.
Summit the Gun.
Even better. Once again.
That's what I mean, guys.
Alicia, missed opportunities. Missed opportunity.
Right.
Absolutely.
The Summit the Gun.
The Emergence knockout tag team. Summit the Gun. I love it. There it is. Yeah.
But yeah, so this was a blast. He introduces the team, which is a riot in itself. He says, it's team elephants, team elegance. He's got the inspiration. No, he calls them the expiration.
Damn.
Fatal attraction, and then corrects himself and actually says fatal influence. So I don't know if that was on purpose or a flub or what. And then I think the only one he didn't mess up was Laying Lee and Zaya Brookside. And
didn't mess it up this time, but maybe that's why they're going to go by Desire. For a second, I was like, did he use Desire in there? But I did not.
I don't think he did. I thought he said something off, but I don't know. But then he had them all in the ring. He gave them all a turn, and I believe we heard M on the mic for the first time, and that was entertaining. Laying Lee did a bunch of Chinese, which I thought was like the crowd went nuts when she started her Chinese, and I'm like, are there a bunch of Chinese people in the audience that we don't know about?
I love when they do that because it just automatically assumes that people know what she's saying while honoring the culture, all that kind of stuff. I dig it. Yeah,
and then and I don't know if there was. Zaya Brookside was translating, but she was doing her own thing, and then it got passed around. And which, yeah, you're right, Gary. The expiration with gasoline and Jessica McKay, crazy.
Gasoline, that's a good one. Santino's great at this.
So he was trying like hell to keep it all organized and keep it, keep everything to the T, and just they got in each other's faces, and he says, all right, you You got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. And then, they all pile on each other. And he goes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, security. I was like, oh, hell no. I'm like, really? I'm like, now you're going to call security before or after it gets out of hand? I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, this was a riot. And then all the baby faces jumped on the heels to the outside, taking out security and everyone else. This was just a lot of fun. Thoughts, guys?
Chaos, shenanigans, all the stuffs for the Summit to Gun.
Summit again.
The Summit to Gun. That was good fun. Good fun. I'm telling you, I'm really looking forward to this one. And hey, anytime security gets involved, and kudos, one of the better security loops. I give kudos. I thought this security, because I'll rip into security a lot, J-Bone, when I don't think they're securitying well.
Oh, we
enough.
never do that.
But I think security did a fine job in.
Never.
They knew the assignment, J-Bone.
We even had one of them on the show a few years ago.
This is the only podcast that calls out security when they're not doing their jobs.
One of them was Wink.
When they're checking their hair, when they're winking.
I was going to say, someone was winking once. Yeah. Winked at the camera. It's like, what?
Go ahead.
Oh, David Penzer has a question. I do want to answer here. I saw they hired a live event announcer. Curious what that entails.
Oh.
And that is a very good question, David Penzer, because it entails part of what you did. And then like Jeremy Borash before him and what Mackenzie Mitchell had been doing. So what it kind of is before a live event starts, like normally the ring announcer would be the first person to come out and then introduce everybody else. But what they're doing now, the new live event announcer, Kaz, funny, right? Another Kaz. He comes out and kind of says like gets the crowd riled up, like a
hype man.
Get you pumped up. But yeah, he's pretty much hyping up the crowd. So he's pretty much saying, hey, this is who's going to be on the show tonight. Here are some of the featured matches. And pretty much like, get excited. Like kind of get everybody going before that first one. And also I think like to bring the people in. Now that's something obviously David Penzer did, that Mackenzie does. But now Mackenzie's not doing that, because then he'll bring her out and then get the show started. But then at times during the event as well, he'll chime in being like, especially for the live event one. That's one where that's the toughest crowd to keep, I'll say in line, but like on
energy,
on target for what you're looking for. Yeah, because the tough part about that is because everybody knows, it's a live show. They keep hyping this up live. The live show ends. A lot of people start going home, but they're going to be taping afterwards. So you got to be like, hey, everybody, like during the commercial breaks, don't forget, after the TV main event, we still got whoever come out. We got Trick Williams. We got Moose. We got whoever or whatever matches are coming. So that's what that's doing there. And I guess it's also giving the ring announcer, and David Penzer could probably even speak to this, it's giving them a little bit of a break to, like, instead of going like, hey, how loud can you get? Or like the stuff like where they throw the T-shirts, like same thing with like when Jade was doing it.
I was gonna say Jade,
same thing, like, but like that, hey, just like everybody else, that's your talent, man, the voice. So that's putting extra burden on that. So having the live event announcer focusing on that, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think that can help. Any way you can do more crowd engagement, I think that's a good
Yeah.
thing. But that is what that all
Okay.
entails. So, like, hey, whoever's the loudest on TV, you're going to get T-shirt, DVD. They don't really do. David Penzer was the king of the free DVD at live
There you
events. So now it's either like a hat or a shirt. And Jeremy Borash had the infamous, the loudest fan in the arena is going backstage.
Oh,
Although I don't know if I ever saw that selected fan ever go backstage.
okay.
But it was a great enticement. to
There you
say.
go. Hey, so you got to get the crowd hyped up, get them fired up. There you go.
Mhm.
All right. We continue. Yeah, that's Summit. That's Summit I got. Gia Miller backstage with Rosemary. Why?
Great to see Gia
It
back.
is. Yeah.
Why'd you
Yeah.
do that? Because I'm
It's-
a villain. I'm the bad guy. Remember, guys? Remember?
Because I'm a bad bitch. But yeah, so Rosemary sounds like she's going to bring down the 7th levels of hell on Indi Hartwell.
What did Indi do?
What do any of them do? I think Rosemary just
Indi-
wants to snatch souls. You
Yeah,
know?
fair enough. Fair enough. You know, woman's work is never done, to be fair.
Right? It's staying consistent with what Rosemary's done forever. She's always wanted to either bring people to the dark side or just eliminate them her own special way. You know, or someone, some other being, father. Sometimes she mentions a father influences her to do a deed. That's been a popular thing too. So there you go. We got next here. Oh, injury report. Here we go. Moose, his hips bugging him, but he said he is going to pull through. He is going to do the main event at Emergence. So, I'm sure Bill's pulling through for Moose.
We need you, Moose.
You gonna bring anything for Moose? Anything of use, like a crutch? You know, if he's having a little trouble, be like, hey, here you go. You know, little weaponry to the ring there for your buddy.
Oh,
Tempting, eh?
well, rumor is there might be some leftover ones from KC.
Oh,
Who got his surgery, and we wish KC.
oh, there we go. Yeah, especially if he's not going to be around. I'm sure the medical team has someone back. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, so, and we know Trick has already felt a crutch, maybe once.
Yeah.
So
Just make sure you keep an eye out for Cross if he does interfere in the main event. Wink, wink. Wink,
better
wink.
watch out. David Penzer backstage was the greatest gimmick of all time.
Get backstage.
Not a lie. Not a lie.
Good to see you, David. Hope you're well. Indi Hartwell, eye irritation. Get ready for that patch, folks. Oh, and then
It will be amusing if they go with that.
it's, I'm gonna die. And then great news, fans of the hometown hero. Oh, I'm sorry, hometown hero.
Guy? Hometown guy?
No, not a hometown hero. He's a hometown
Oh,
man.
well, close enough.
Oh, hometown man. Excuse me. Well, he's a hero.
He's not a sandwich, Jay, though.
Well,
a man.
no, he's not a Euro.
Euro?
Gyro, Euro.
It's a hero.
No,
Hero.
no.
It looks like gyro.
What are
It's
sandwiches?
pronounced hero.
Not a gyro. Not a
the
not a
Greeks.
Not a
taught
gyroni.
gyroni.
the Greeks from a Greek restaurant taught me how to say it. Anyways,
There
The
you
Greeks from the diner.
He's a
taught
cultured
me,
man.
bro.
He's a cultured man.
What are you
I'm
talking
very-
about?
I love the cucumber sauce. I've
Oh, they didn't
indulged.
teach you what that's called?
It's been a while. I'm rusty.
The cucumber
Ziki
sauce.
sauce.
The what?
Ziki sauce.
Ziki?
Yes, the T is silent.
That's right. It is a silent T.
It's not tzatziki sauce.
Although that's what most people call it.
Well, Greek
people that
isn't a
don't know.
common language in America, so I could imagine.
Yeah. Unless you're in the restaurants like all the time and you catch little things. All right. Hometown man.
J-Bone's all about that tea.
He is cleared to face Ryan Nemeth.
It's a Christmas
The
miracle.
little brother. So, great news.
Little
No,
brother.
don't.
Aspiring
You
gigolo.
guys don't start with the brother thing.
We're not brothering? Okay.
Uh-oh. I can hear it the way he says it, and it's awful. Just terrible.
Sorry. All right. Mance. Always, Gary. Always. Mance and Steph apparently are suspended.
Suspended.
Oh, what'd they
Another
do?
one.
Everyone's suspended in TNA.
You get a suspension. You get a suspension, and you get a suspension. Santino's just
What's the suspension list at now?
Santino's out of control.
He stands on business.
You got Steph, you got Mance, you got Nick Nemeth, and you got Tessa Blanchard.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
Who's
suspension.
next?
Better watch yourself around the TNA locker room.
P's and Q's.
P's and Q's are under
Dot
suspicion.
your I's and cross your T's. So yeah, they're talking about sitting at home on the couch drinking light beers and dreaming about lariats. But Mance and Steph do what they want to do. They say they're going to show up anywhere. Anywhere. You think they're going to hijack the show tomorrow, guys?
Sounds like that's what they're implying. Oh,
So
boy.
if we see a bed in the ring, watch out.
Oh, are we going to do a 2025 version of the live?
Kid show.
What? Oh.
What was that thing that
That went so crazy. We lost Jay, but I don't know he's back.
what was
I thought we got a frozen bone
No.
after that.
what was that thing that Edge and Lita did in the ring? Under the covers? No,
No thanks.
No one will ever
I
know.
don't think we're getting that, eh?
Yes, it's so gross.
That gets an ew.
Ew.
It
Yes.
sure does. Icky.
Icky. There we go. All right. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow night. Or, hey, maybe if they're suspended,
Get a room, but not Santino's
yeah,
office.
stay out of the office. The office just got fumigated or something. Hey, maybe they show up on NXT. Who knows?
There you go. It's all about performance at NXT.
That's right. Or I was gonna say if they're still friends with AAA, Triple Mania is happening on Saturday. You can watch it on the WWE YouTube.
Whoa.
Maybe they'll show up at Triple Mania and flip Mexico on its head. I don't know. Anyways, Eric Young with Northern Armory by his side versus Mike Santana. Thoughts on this match, guys?
Of course, it's an amazing match. It's Eric Young and Mike Santana. But Eric
the
Young's
best.
team is kind of corny.
A little corny.
I know you're waiting for me to delve deeper into that, but I think it speaks for itself. Those guys try really hard.
The corn speaks.
I think I was observing the one that interacted with you, Bill, and it made me uncomfortable because he was trying really hard and it went overboard.
Oh, too
Was that
much.
no?
Too
Which
much.
was that? Was that Judas Icarus did that?
I don't know. The barefoot one, maybe they had masks on. I can't tell. They all look the same.
They had masks. They did
That's
have masks
right. They
on.
all came down with
He was just putting a little too much tongue in it, and it was like, whoa, bro, settle down. This is a family show.
Oh, he stuck his tongue out at you.
Stop being such a bad guy.
Whatever that was, it was wrong.
Interesting.
What?
But yeah, no. They're definitely like,
Right.
hey, because remember there was that weird dynamic when they were up in Canada because they were kind of like good guys real quick before they made an heel very quickly. Yeah, so like they had like their pop, and then it was like, all right, now heal it up. So like they're looking for that heat. But yeah, like as Alicia was saying that, I was kind of thinking the Chris Cooper villain, like which is like kind of stock villain in like the Muppets movie, like the newer Muppets movie, maniacal laugh, laugh, like like I'm the bad guy.
Insert bad guy actions here. Like the way they move is like putties from Power Rangers, and that's corny.
Yeah, like it's like the movement, but like you're looking for that, like the play off,
edgy
the
and
play off,
mysterious, Chris Angel.
And I get it. Right now, that's what they're going for. Like they're trying. They want to get as a heel unit. You need to do it, and obviously a lot of it's Eric.
Well, Eric Young's doing all the legwork.
So they got to kind of do their thing on the side.
I have no complaints
that's
for
the thing,
Eric.
so they gotta.
It's his goons.
But I think right now, yeah, they're trying to find their space. They're trying to find where they can fit into that. So I think that's what they're going to do. Like, and they get some of it. Like they're going more. Like I noticed in each one, I think it's probably a confidence in that role thing, because I've noticed each loop they're getting, like before they were just kind of there with Eric Young. Now they're definitely interacting a ton more with the crowd on like getting
that's progress.
Like, and like kind of your typical like you guys suck. No, you suck. Like but then like going deep into it. Go deep into it. Like a lot of people on the roster are very used to being the heels. So it's working. It's working. I think they're getting there. I think they're getting there. I think they're giving the effort.
Stinks. You know.
That's right. That's right.
You bunch of, what was that? M said, you bunch of degenerates or something. I don't know. They're all learning, you know. But yeah, it's the Icarus guys. He's a little bizarre, a little goofy. So yeah.
Anyway, brain fart. Oh my god, Mike Santana gets the win.
Yes.
And which leads to him getting the old beat down from the Northern Armory, which leads to Sami Callihan coming down to the ring to assist Mike Santana.
Good guy Santana or good guy Callihan.
Well, face turned Callihan. Have we seen this? I'm just saying, if Callihan leaves, I'm like 1 foot out the door, guys.
Ooh.
Oh, so it's
a lot of riding on it. I mean, you're not going to lose me. Unfortunately, I'm like a barnacle. It's going to be harder to get rid of me than that. But I'm saying my interest will be dwindling from that point on. Like already as it is, I'm struggling because some of my faves aren't on TV and, biased and everything. It just kind of kills the product for me because it feels generic.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
Well, yeah, you have the people that you're used to, like the TNA stalwarts, which
the diehards
different. Definitely, some obviously. We were just talking about obviously EY. EY's Mr. TNA. Santana was gone, came back. So you have some there, but yeah, obviously a lot of new knockouts. Obviously, there's the obviously the NXT influence, which is there. But yeah, well, we'll see. There is a lot, so we'll see. We got Baltimore, those coming. You got Sammy, you got Santana, you got Moose.
Some of my fans still there.
all
That's why I stick around. But at the same time, if the people who I'm mostly drawn to the product for are like, then what's here for me? You know what I mean?
I hear you. And there's so many new ones. It's yeah. I feel
and my fan listen, guys, my fan appreciation can only be spread so thin. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, hopefully
you're here for the JDC.
Oh yeah, forever, for life.
For life, yes.
Get weird.
The JDC was great in this episode, though, man. He pulled a move tonight I don't think I've ever seen him do. He did a tope over the top rope, blew my mind.
Hey, but when he and he kind of, he'll even kind of tell you when he starts a match, like when he wants to go all out wrestle.
Oh yeah, wrestle. Absolutely.
He's just not asked of it a lot. Like over his career, like when he was Fandango, he really wasn't asked to do that. He was more of a gimmick. But all gimmicks are needed.
Johnny Curtis. Johnny Curtis could wrestle.
Johnny Dango Curtis. Who, shout out to, I don't know if you saw the socials put out, who is the funniest person in the TNA locker room? And it was heavily towards Dango.
Really?
JDC as the funniest, with Rich Swann also getting a heavy endorsement of the funniest.
One thing I know.
Well, he does like songs.
I was going to say, one thing I know about Rich Swann is that if you see him at any kind of live event, he is going to be walking around with a guitar and singing.
There you go.
Yeah, so they're you got a bunch of lightness, which is good. Yeah. You need that.
Keeps the fluid.
But JDC, not just funny on camera like to you. He's funny behind the scenes.
I can just
pro JDC.
I can just picture him walking up to people, after their matches and be like, "Hey, good match, man." Like in character.
Well, first you go town, because come on, you can't know what town you're in, so you got to be like, he's going to be in Baltimore, and he'll be like, "All right, town." Love the JDC.
All right. Next, we got the Callahan rescues Santana, evens odds, the Eric Young and his crew scatter. Hey, and Callahan could have jumped right in there and been like, get a leg up for tomorrow night, but he didn't. He's being straight about it, so that's interesting. King's speech. Kaz is out there. I love it. He brings his like rock star microphone out there, looking like a door. What am I thinking of? Dollar Tree version of Steven Tyler. I love Kaz. The uncrowned king of TNA, by the way. He introduces Jake something, and Bulletproof. Steve Macklin out, and they are men of few words.
Yeah.
Few words. And Kaz is kind of ripping into him, and finally Steve's like, what? I got something to say. Why don't you shut the hell up? Oh, man. And then, Macklin gets clobbered by Jake. So he has a little advantage, maybe psychology-wise, going into tomorrow. Next, we get an exclusive from the backstage area. Callahan's kind of thinking out loud to himself about tomorrow. In walks Eddie Edwards. And it was interesting, Alicia, you were just talking about your, the ones you love to watch, the ones that have been around for a long time. Well, here you go.
Course.
Here's Eddie Edwards talking about Callahan. What are you doing? It's like you were the one that made me almost lose an eye in the ring. He's like, what's happening with you? You know, he's like, I want you to be that guy in the ring tomorrow night. And Callahan's kind of like, you know, I don't know. Like he doesn't know if he's got it anymore. You know, he's got a lot of what ifs in his head, I think. So tomorrow night's going to be interesting between Callahan and Santana. I don't know what it's going to turn into. What do you guys think?
Shenanigans.
I feel like
it won't end clean.
Okay.
The way they're kind of playing it's he's not really gonna go like something, you know what I mean? But I hate the idea of it.
Oh, I hear you.
Well, it was definitely going somewhere because obviously Moose went all in on him, but then Moose went face immediately.
Right.
So now they're kind of, I don't know if that was the original plan or not. Like if originally it was going to be Moose versus Sammy in this retirement angle, but as a heel, but that got obviously all changed. But I feel something's going to get involved to then have Sammy get a focus because that is the one thing. Like Sammy was involved in a few tag teams and then his partners kept vanishing. So right now, I think this is going to result in an angle. Someone's going to get involved, and that will put Sammy in a direction. Is my guess.
Word up.
Because it's weird to have like, Mike Santana is going to be the one to end Sammy's career in TNA. That I get Santana's being built as like an ex-champion, so you're going through the legends maybe at TNA up until Bound for Glory. Like that's maybe the angle.
Be the former world champion.
But I don't know. Like as former world champion, obviously. Former world champion. But once again, like in essence, putting out the pasture some of the fan favorites at TNA. I don't know if that's the best way to build up his stock. So I get it to a point, but I feel someone else's. This is more about a Sammy storyline than really a Mike Santana storyline.
Like a pet.
And then in the end, Mike can
a redemption arc.
Yeah, he can be buddies. Yeah.
Face turn for Sammy.
So,
Official face turn for Sammy.
Yeah, I think we're getting a full Sammy face turn at this point.
Yeah.
Which honestly, I'm not sure if that's still the best way. I think Sammy is really a heel at heart.
Well,
but right now, like the way he's been booked, he almost has to be a face before he's a heel again, probably.
That's normally how it goes. And then
because like you need brawler Sammy getting wild and doing like his stuff with Mance Warner was fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Like, but you need like violent Sammy. You need violent Sammy, really.
Unless this turns
like that's probably the best Sammy these days.
Unless, and he hinted at this, does he, go on a tangent and, try to get in shape like he used to be and, become, like an inspiration, something to that effect. There's options, we don't know what's going on. We don't want to see Sammy go away. Obviously he'll still be involved in the company somehow. It's just, you're not going to see him as much and be like seeing Tommy Dreamer pop in the screen here and there, So
yeah. And then Critical Sting just brought it up. I remember being there at Skyway. Probably the biggest missed opportunity due to injury in recent memory was the Eddie Edwards, Sammy Callahan, like first time as friends tag team after the baseball bat incident, and he gets hurt, and then that totally goes down like that storyline. But that had a lot of possibilities. Like they were probably going to be tag champs if that's stuck around. But I do want to, something we talked about earlier, spoiler, not a spoiler anymore, because it finally is on the AEW socials. Not that he's officially signed, but exclusive. One of wrestling's hottest free agents. And this is incorrect. Ohio native. He's not. He lives in Ohio now. He's not a native. Ace Austin. He's from Reading, Pennsylvania. Conrad Weiser High School. But was visiting some friends backstage at AEW Dynamite Wednesday when he was confronted by Ricochet. So they've put it out there that he was there, that he's being featured on Saturday in a match. So, and we know what will come of that.
Okay.
So more confirmed.
And that's on
without
and
the
that's on
spoiler
the
warning.
AEW socials or
Yes,
okay.
Yes. There's video.
Oh, we have video. Well, there you go.
So they know it got out there, so that's their way of now not confirming it in totality. Yeah. They'll wait till Saturday to say he's all legal.
Getting ahead of it a little.
But now it's out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, congrats to him. I hope he's successful. That's all he can.
Hell yeah.
Just word of advice. Maybe know where your guy was born. Signing him.
You're right.
I know he lives in Ohio, but that's not native.
I remember when he was from Atlantic City, New Jersey. He was billed from Atlantic City.
Oh yeah.
Billed from Atlantic City. Like, come on.
When he had the whole Gambit persona.
Oh yeah.
Oh, trench coat.
I miss.
We're Ace Austin. We're the Ace Austin fan club here. We're all big Ace Austin
I watched
guys.
him make his debut for CZW, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
There you go. You got to know your Ace Austin history.
He was Ace.
There's some respect on that.
Ace Austin Shakespeare or something like that back then.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Because he was that was what he was. Yeah. Very drama.
In 2019, when I saw the one and only MLW show that came to Waukesha, Wisconsin, I saw a lonely Ace Austin pre-TNA sitting all by himself in the back, lonely merch table in the dark, all by himself.
Well, that just sounds like an indie show. Come on, man.
And it was behind the bleachers, just, kind of out of the way, more towards the entrance than by the people. And it was like more towards show closing than anything. And I had, I looked over from where I was in the bleachers and I'm like, man, I should really go over, because I was a fan of his, because I saw him pop up a lot in what was the House of Hardcore, had a bunch of shows online, and he was a part of that before he was part of TNA. So I was a big fan.
Yeah, Tommy was doing some real good booking, like a mix of no names versus indie guys. And like up and comers, like he had a nice mix on his shows for sure.
So part of me really wanted to go meet him, but I passed on it. Now I'm kicking myself, but I met him afterwards while he was in TNA. So
I don't know where the autograph is.
Always a pleasure.
I got hit in the forehead with one of his cards that I have autographed somewhere.
Oh, nice.
I would love to tell that story.
That's a hell of a catch.
I was like, I didn't see this thing. It bounced off my head and landed in like the row ahead of me, but everybody watched it happen. They felt bad, so they just gave me his card, and then I got to tell Ace about it later in the night, because it was at the 2300 arena.
Yeah.
So he was out signing, at his booth or whatever, and he signed my card. So
that's amazing.
Somewhere.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's probably like the only wrestling memorabilia that I have is just a card I got hit in the head with.
I've always wanted one of those cards. He was selling them on a website for a while. I don't remember which one.
Yeah, because he used to throw them out in the audience.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They hurt when they get you at the right angle.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure he's just not, tossing them lightly.
There's a reason Gambit
He's
had
singing
a
them.
weapon.
Well,
know?
they definitely get sung.
I'm about to make a name for myself.
Amazing.
Better duck. All right. Yeah, Callahan, Edwards backstage. Next, we got the main event. Hardys and Leon Slater, the champs, versus the non-champs, the Rascalz and Cedric Alexander. Cedric Alexander pins the X Division champion. So it's not just all, yeah, I'm going to beat you at the event and I'm going to wrestle you. No, now he actually beat him. So you gotta actually earn that shot. Well, he earned it now. So I don't know about the Rascalz, but man, they put on a hell of a show against the Hardys. Because I was saying this during the live reaction. I'm like, who the hell beats the Hardys? There's they've beaten a lot of people. So I don't know. What do you guys think?
Go ahead, Bill.
Well, this is one where obviously with all the champs, the Hardys and Leon in the ring, if they won the match, then they feel like, oh, there's no chance. There's going to be obviously a title change at Emergence. But here, I'm actually a little bit surprised on how it did go because it was Cedric pinning Leon. So the Hardys did not take a pin on that one. And the Rascalz did not get the pin. So they kind of left the tag teams out of it. But it does really give Cedric, once again, leaning a lot into this pay-per-view with both Baltimore and Ring of Honor type ones, because Cedric, very well known in the Baltimore area through the Ring of Honor years. That's obviously Ring of Honor there, Philly, New York is their main hubs. So I'm very familiar with Cedric during those ones. I'd always say crash and burn with Cedric because he was always doing early high flying. Someone's getting taken out in his matches. But yeah, him scoring one here. Leon as the record-setting champion, just at Slammiversary, feels like there's no way he'd lose a title this quick. But hey, he got pinned, so maybe. And then we were talking about earlier. It feels hard to imagine the Hardys are going to have the belts at Bound for Glory because I can't make there's no way that's going to be a title match versus Team 3D, who's saying it's a one-off. So that makes you think, okay, that there won't be a title involved, so you might as well have it on another team. Could it be the Rascalz? I think they're right up there for potential new placeholders of champions, if it's not the Hardys. But I still got to stick to my guns. I've been saying it for a while, and now it's a new version of the team, just like the Rascalz are if they win. But it's got to be First Class is going to win those belts.
I said that
too.
So
I'm imagining Victory Road is where it's going to happen. Somehow they'll become the number one contenders between now and Victory Road against the Hardys and take the belts there. And then I would assume the Rascalz would probably then be first in line to go after them. While the Hardys deal with Team 3D for the one last time. But no, I thought this was a really good main event, especially when what we thought was going to be the main event wound up being the opener. So it definitely adds some intrigue for Emergence, and that's what you're looking for a go-home show.
Right, yeah. And Moose being from the area as well. They said he's going to have his whole family there in attendance. So,
yeah, Moose, Rich Swann, a lot of people have a lot of connections to that area.
Could that be hinting that maybe it's Moose's night? Similar to how Mike Santana had his whole crew.
I'll tell you, if Moose wins it, J-Bone, look around for a guy jumping around and freaking out.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Of course.
Because
yes,
I'll be moosing out if it's a Moose night. I hope it is, and I've been a very vocal supporter in the minority. I know with a lot of the TNI fam about the Trick title reign. Because I think Trick, even though he's an NXT guy, he has fully embraced being a TNA roster member. So I am like, I don't look as Trick as an outsider like many do. So I'm a big fan of Trick as well. So, but if anyone's going to bring it home, the face of the franchise should bring it home.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen. I'd love to see it happen. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'd love to see it.
Well, he's been on,
because once again, and I look at this as another way. I feel like once Trick loses the belt, Trick's gone. Trick ain't back here. Like, if he doesn't have the belt, he's not here.
That makes sense.
Right.
And I think Trick adds a lot to the show. That's one of the reasons why I'm a fan of it. So honestly, like, that's one of the things where I almost keep the belt on him. If they're willing to have him do a long run here, I'm kind of okay with it, because I just enjoy having him on the show.
Right. Yeah. And I agree. Either way, I agree. I would love to see Moose win it in his hometown, but I love I'm all on board with Trick as champion. His charisma is great. His in-ring work is superb. His promos are snarky as hell, and he let's talk about it. He gets a little goofy at times, but hell, who doesn't?
I need a little goofy.
Yeah, we started calling Moose a bobblehead and shit. I was like, oh
bobblehead. No. Well, now here's going to be the question: does someone go with like a bobblehead sign or bobbleheads or something? Like, has that caught on enough where somebody's doing something at the show tomorrow? I don't know, but it would
have to be like a pro Trick Williams fan saying, "Hey, beat that bobbleheaded Moose," and then a moose
with vice versa, and make
the head part of the sign like wiggling on a spring or something. I don't know. I've seen it a million times.
If they were down in Texas or something, I could see the sign guy maybe doing that. He gets innovative with the
there
signs,
you go.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So, any final thoughts for tomorrow night?
I hope I make it.
Oh, are you going?
No. Where is it? No.
It's in Baltimore.
Oh,
Baltimore.
yeah, no. I just mean I hope I make it to watch the show.
Okay.
Via television.
Are you going to be around for a review?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Just so I have a heads up.
I have a crazy weekend with work coming up. So
no, that's fine. That's fine. Just so I know. Bill, are you
gonna... and I'll see what happens. I may check in depending on how it goes. I probably will be on the road because it's one of those borderline shows distance wise where it's a little farther than New York, but not a lot farther than New York. So I very well might be like, my plan is to come home after the show. So I probably will. But if for some reason something changes, I might be more around. So I might check in. I might be around maybe a little bit near the back end.
Okay.
We'll see.
Well, just nonetheless, if you're driving, don't check in. I want you to be safe. Do it before you take off. I'll wait a little bit and see where you're at, but then I'll just start. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. Just see what we got looking forward to for tomorrow. But yes, tomorrow night is Emergence. We ran down the card. We hope you guys all watch it. Get that free month on TNA Plus. Bill, what's the code again?
It is Emergence 25.
There you go. Emergence 25.
For 1 month free.
Emergence 25. Go get that free month and you can check out Emergence for free. And then head on back here. We're going to cover it all and see what happens. See if Cross shows up to screw Moose in the main event. Oh, you heard it?
Yeah, J-Bone I just did my map right now just to be like, it's a little later than it would be obviously coming back tomorrow. But right now it's like a 2 hour and 17-minute car ride. that's a
Yeah,
hop, skip,
for
and a jump
you.
for the bill, man.
Yeah.
So that's a sleep in my own
There you
bed
go.
kind of night. I'll make that trip a second
There you
time at that
go.
rate. Less
You're
than
such
3
a
hours.
trooper.
Oh, come on,
Well,
man.
just
Talk to me.
let's
to
talk
me,
about
Trick.
it. Well, just make sure you get there safe and get back safe. Limpstar UK, what is up, brother? Good to see you.
There we go.
Part of T&I.
So what is it? Is it right now? It's good
It
morning,
is.
Limpstar. Well, it's good morning
6
for us
a.m.
too. But
Well, 6 a.m. here.
you might be having a nice English, proper
Top
English
of the
breakfast
morning
right
to you.
now.
Yeah, there you go. Top of the morning to you.
Sorry.
We're doing accents.
Attempted, yes. All right. So thank you all for joining this this preview to Emergence, talking about all the news and speculation. It's fun. Make sure you guys, you know what to do. Smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications. Why? So that you know when more of our content hits your screen. Check out all the links in the description, including the comeback of my very own cheap plug. Smash this podcast. The link is in the description. I'll be covering stuff. Maybe I'll cover some Triple Mania on Saturday. Come along for the journey. Check you guys later. We'll see you tomorrow night following Emergence. We'll talk about it all. Good night.